Gentlemen, are we ready to make some Southern Miss predictions?
Do this.
Yes, let's go.
All right, we're going to start with the game everybody's talking about. Obviously, Liberty coming in to Hattiesburg. Pretty big test for Southern Miss to start. We've talked about this game multiple times. I don't want to really sit here and talk about it too much. We just listened to about an 18-minute interview with the Liberty beat writer that told you all you really need to know about Liberty. We've talked about it. Will Hall's talked about it. The team has talked about it. It's the Flames coming in. The last time Southern Miss played them, 56-35 in 2020. Weird season. The line, Southern Miss is a 3.5 point underdog. The over-under is set at 51. The first prediction of the 2022 season is by our host, Austin Lindsay. He has Liberty beating Southern Miss 27-14. He is not here to explain that, but that is under the 51. And I will turn it now to who wants to go? Let's go, Charlie. Why don't you give us your Liberty prediction?
Okay. Yeah, I had pretty close to Austin. I have Southern Miss falling to Liberty 24-13. I can explain that. I just think from what we saw from the offense, I don't think it's going to be ready week one, especially against the defense like that you heard about Liberty's defense. That's going to be a really tough test for the offense. And I think we saw it pretty much in every game last season that Southern Miss has the talent to compete in that first half or the first quarter, and then it kind of just goes downhill. I think the defense will be competitive in this game against Liberty offense that, has some weapons, but might not click the first game. So I think it will be close, but I have Liberty edging out at the end of the game.
So we have 2 votes for Liberty. Both are under that 51-point spread. Jackson, who you got? The Flames and the Golden Eagles.
For this to be a Southern Miss sports show, we kind of sound like we hate the Eagles, right? I, too, am taking Liberty. I think they pull away late. It's going to be a close game. I think maybe 4 minutes in the fourth quarter, Liberty's going to score again. I've got Liberty winning 28-17, so they'll cover the spread. And it'll be a close game, but I think Liberty's better right now.
Nathan, who do you got?
Well, I guess I'm the only one here that knows football because we're going with the Eagles here, y'all. What are we talking about? I get it. Offense is a big question. It's kind of the biggest question of this offseason for us: quarterback, offensive line. Those questions are gonna get answered. And I personally think that Liberty's sitting in the same boat as us. I mean, when you look at their quarterback, Charlie Brewer, yeah, he's a 6-year senior, but he's been to 3 universities now. I mean, when you transfer, you're getting beat out. So when you think about it like that, I think it's a good quarterback for their team. I don't think their offense is going to be much more impressive than ours. I think it's going to be a very gritty, good test win for us. I think we're going to win. I think we're going to win in a very defensive battle. I think we might even score a defensive touchdown here, a 21-17 victory for the Golden Eagles.
I like it, Nathan.
Wow.
So 21-17. So that would be under that 51 as well. Okay, so my pick is, I think, unlike Nathan, I think I'm going to agree with Jackson, Charlie, and Austin. Just seeing it in practice, and after talking with Damian, I think that the defensive line for Liberty and the linebackers are just going to make the biggest difference in the game. And I think that if Southern Miss cannot consistently run the ball, which I just don't know. I know Frank Gore Jr. I know it. I get it that he's going to be great this season. I'm not discounting that, but I think that in this game, if he's not where he's a threat on every single down, then I just don't know how if they can't run the ball, then are we going to trust Ty Keys to throw the ball? Have a 450-yard day, 350-yard day. I don't know if we can trust that. I do think Southern Miss will keep it close with the defense, but I do have Liberty scoring late to kind of pull away. So Liberty 34-20 over Southern Miss. So that's over the 51, and so that's my score projection. So that's our score projections for Liberty.